This little girl is a social butterfly. Nadalie Narum, my great niece, is 7 and likes to talk and create things, especially for other people. She really likes dancing. Since she was 3.5, Nadalie and her dad have attended every butterfly ball and daddy-daughter dance in Bismarck, except this spring's event. Because of the coronavirus and social distancing restrictions, the butterfly ball last weekend was canceled. The pandemic has also disrupted what Nadalie loves and misses most, school.
I miss my friends and my teacher. I get to see them in my Google Meet, so.
These days, she's hanging out a lot more with her brother Lachlan, who's almost 4 and happy doing pretty much anything Nadalie does. But what he misses most right now?
Miss going bowling.
The kid loves to bowl. Lachlan told me 3 times during this conversation that he misses bowling. This is him at Shields, when my husband Jim and I took him bowling there in February. What a great memory. We're all going to remember and talk about this time, how strange life was during the global pandemic of 2020. Well, most of us. That's Thielen, Nadalie and Lachlan's baby brother, who started the year in his own memorable way.
It'll be interesting to when you look back at this year with him when he's older, and you'll be like, "You're the New Year's baby," and then we had a pandemic.
JenaLee and Chris Narum, my nephew, are both educators in Bismarck. JenaLee is a special education teacher and Chris is a school counselor. Adjusting to life as homeschool educators hasn't been what the couple expected.
Even as educators, like we figured we should be able to do this piece of cake, right? This is what we do for a living, is teach and stuff, but we have found it to be more difficult.
It's definitely much harder to try to make connections, and it's all about relationships, and so it's hard to do that not being face to face and trying to get a hold of people and stuff like that. So definitely miss being at work and seeing kids every day.
Meanwhile, there are 3 kids demanding Chris and JenaLee's attention while they're online in meetings with students or other staff members.
Thielen, who's 3 months old, has been in lots of meetings. He's good most of the time, but now he is talking much more during meetings. And so then it makes it a little bit challenging to hear what's actually going on in the meeting. He's also was kind of between sizes of diapers, so we're using a size that was maybe a little bit too small. And during a meeting that Dad had, he had an accident that came out of the diaper. And also Mom had the same thing happen in a meeting.
Nadalie and Lachlan's messes haven't necessarily been accidents. While Mom and Dad are busy, these two stay busy with projects such as playing library, eating peanut butter by the spoonful, and
coloring? Yeah. When we talk about Lachlan coloring, when Mom and Dad are in meetings, Lachlan has colored giant pictures in his sister's carpet in her bedroom, in the white carpet.
Nadalie has been creative with markers too.
During another meeting, they decided to give each other tattoos, and that was with marker all over the face. And so when Mom and Dad were done with meetings, we found our children with marker everywhere.
Mom was in a meeting. I asked her if we could face paint.
But I thought they were just asking if they could color. And so I said, "Yep, go right ahead," because I was in the middle of a meeting, just like, yeah, like.
I thought she said yes to face paint.
So, in a sense, she did get permission, I guess. I just didn't know that's what I gave permission to.
Chris and JenaLee are allowing themselves grace and flexibility too.
Like, I've always been kind of like, everything needs to look perfect, and I've kind of been like, okay, this is totally new to me, these learning boards, like everything can't be perfect on it. I just need to get it done so that my kids can have work.
They're appreciating the little things.
We're all here and healthy and happy, and
being able to sit and have breakfast together and not trying to rush out the door is kind of nice.
They're documenting their experiences during this historic time, capturing moments they don't want to forget, while making their own memories, not letting a global pandemic stop them from having their own 2020 Spring Butterfly Ball.